Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, the UConn Huskies taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the UConn Huskies offense has the ball first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end, a third and short from the 21. It's Spagnano. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye week sometimes can take away your rhythm. And that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
Kick is in the air. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So Boston College's offense has the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Let's talk just for a minute about UConn. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme. And sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Dropping back, it's Spagnano. Looking down the middle. He's got it. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
They think there's room to run to the right here. He's just outside the 20-yard line, stopped at the 21 after a pickup of 6. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Simmons. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This UConn offense really has it going. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will fall incomplete as we have played one quarter, a quarter in which they tried to wrap it up with a huge play. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a third and long. Motion from the wideout. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. On the move, it's Richard. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First and 10. The inside handoff. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. He'll run it again. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They'll play it safe and try for 3. That is no good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Power football with the run. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. bandwagon rolling out. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Looking for space. It's Edwards. He make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They've got the screen set up. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. UConn will have to punt it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Wants to throw on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line and a little more room to operate. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Caught, close to the marker, it's Bond. Gets it out to the 27-yard line and they'll move the chains for a first down. To the air on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the ground with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Boston College! A great catch and run for 6.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll try the run. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to pass, it's Fagnano. Pocket breaking down. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Going to the run to start this second half. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Finds his man. It's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on third down. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give to the lone running back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. And the Huskies can really attack on this second and short. Keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Fagnano. Pulls it in, it's Burton. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
The give to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Rides the back and leaves it. Spins away from the defense. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Fires left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Leaves it with the running back. Looking for room at the 40. Got room on the return. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Off the play fake on first down to throw. With the catch, it's Moore. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up for a second down play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. That's the end of the quarter, and Boston College has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period.
22 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Running back searching for a hole. Thrust that arm out.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. Leaves it with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw on third. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That gives him now a 7-point lead here in the final period. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UConn offense goes back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. To the air, it's Fagnano. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Smashes ahead. It's a running touchdown, UConn. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Wisconsin has the lead right now. Feels like Bucky's been doing his share of push-ups, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. quickly out to the tight end.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
They'll leave it with him. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops the throw. Quick completion on the out route. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. To the air. It's Fagnano. Grabs it in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. UConn quick to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Edwards. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there.
Oh, look out. The ball's free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
What a costly fumble. You're in a situation where I'm almost guaranteed points or an opportunity for points to win this football game, and now you're going to be begging for your defense to somehow hold on.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, and he's got to do it here late. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. You just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
they got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball.
Been a popular mascot for any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there will be plenty of effort in this one, because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. Welcome everyone to Louisville, Kentucky, L&N Stadium, home of the Cardinals. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. The returner will field it and bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Louisville's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. It quickly on the left. Turning it on! Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Cardinals, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Makes the catch. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, they try to throw for it there on third down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
So Boston College's offense will go to work for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game.
Oh, he dropped it! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
And that's kind of a kick to the gut, because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out. The first carry, your running back sticks it on the floor, the defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. The Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And it slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. The sure hands, it's McDonald. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge day.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Getting set for the point after. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The hand to the running back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Cardinals have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Cardinals come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fighting off the defender. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Complete to the right. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they gets him down at the 37. Offense getting set for first down. Gives it on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Boston College now operates from the red zone. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football.
It's a seam wide open. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Moss. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. Sprinting away. There he goes. Touchdown Cardinals. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 40, there he goes. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Under fire. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Off play action. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he got him, but that thing was spinning and sputtering by the time it found its way into the right corner. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at at the 12. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Brown has it. Spins away from the defender. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Louisville for a fun first half than you? And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's McDonald.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Snagged in the middle. It's Richard. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. From the gun, running back on the move. Still running at the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Get it out on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. 1st and goal now. Let's see what Boston College calls. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to Alabama. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it behind the lines. It's Andrews. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to Brown. Runs through a tackle. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Moss. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. He's loose. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. He's looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the score. Touchdown Cardinals! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small. But the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for a gap. It's Richard. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short. Look, turning on the Jets. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
This Boston College offense has it working. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Buys a little time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. Easy call for the refs. just over a minute to go in this one. They have the lead now to try to hold it.
Well, the offense and special teams did their job, right? Here late in the fourth quarter, they put themselves now in position to win this game. It all comes down to the defense. Can they deliver? If they get the stop, they win this game.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pulls it in down the sideline. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. And he'll try to boot them into the lead in the final minute. To the air on 1st down. Snags it. Touchdown, Louisville. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Now he can return this. Smashes through the tackle.
And your offense, you're talking to each other the whole time. Look at the score. Understand the situation. We got a chance to go up by 2 scores. We got a chance to put this ball game away. We have to hold on to the football. 2 hands. Make sure I go to the ground with that thing in my possession. It's a big mistake that could cost them big.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. He's got it at the 30. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they use one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. He's not afraid to go deep. He caught it. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They'll go to the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You've dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a man, it's Moss. Finds his tight end. He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Eagles offense will take the field first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Right back to the well. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. So the PI penalty cost the defense 15 and a fresh first down for the Oaks. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. On the run, it's Richard. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Trying play action. Looking to scramble. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Boston College will send out the punt team. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. The play action fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And I'm really impressed with this start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more.
Going for the big play. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan is currently ahead in this one in a jam-packed Big House, but it's been close so far. They're up by a field goal over Purdue. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's blocked. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. They go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but it might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game.
He's going up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Makes the grab. Oh, a lot of space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a stat that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's caught. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And that defense has to feel like it just played about as close to a perfect first half as it can play. And who am I to argue? I mean, check out that scoreboard. Bone-crushing hits and an airtight secondary. Feels like they have 12, 13 dudes out there against that offense, which needs a real pick-me-up and fast. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And on second down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a third down situation where you had to throw the football.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Quick release on the RPO. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's second and long. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success, and they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. On the run, it's Richard. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Back to pass. He lets it fly. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires to the big fella. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A low line drive and short kick. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Here come the Irish back on offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Boom. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to throw, it's Carr. Dumps it to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Love. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Here comes the option. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, it's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan has the lead right now, but unless Desmond Howard or Anthony Carter come running out of that tunnel, I'm not ready to say this one's over. They're up by 7 over Purdue. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Wide open spaces. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the football.
He'll try to do it himself. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Illegal forward.
So the more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. Flying down the left side. Lots of running room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Irish! As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, going up top. Oh, he had... Deep ball was there. Just trickled through his fingers.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. They just keep firing. He lets one fly deep. And it's picked off for the third time today.
Beat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened.
Breaks free. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20, the 10, touchdown Notre Dame! And the stomping has commenced. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Boston College.
Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's James. Got a man, it's Lockwood. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Flips it out on the screen. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Here comes the heat. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth. Makes a grab past the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
It's so important in football that wide receiver and quarterback are on the same page. They're understanding where I got to get the first down. Great job understanding where that marker was. Great execution, first down.
Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Dropping back, it's James. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physicals. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Fields. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. At the 45, on his way. Turns it on down the left side. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
He's going up top here late in the game. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.